Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Diablo 3. And we're just going to continue off from where we left off last time and take out this guy before he can summon any more. Now we're fighting goatmen. And they fall down as easily as everyone else. There's not anything too difficult that these guys have other than a ranged attack, which can be a little annoying to deal with, especially if you are, say, a melee fighter. Now here we're looking for... I forget her name. We're looking for the staff. And, oh, luckily I found it on my first shot. Look at that. It'll be anywhere in this area. And now we have trees coming to life trying to murder me with poison. And, there's some more of these guys. Let's kill these guys real fast. Sometimes there will be a little mini dungeon around here, which you can always go and have fun with if you so desire. The Lyceum. And there's nothing particularly interesting in there. It's one that I don't do very often, even if I happen to find it when I'm looking for gear and stuff. Oh, some dead champions. Look at that. And here we found the staff. Select the staff. Get a little bit of money, and it'll spawn enemies. And then you'll get a spawn of a rare dude down here, which will fall down just as easily as everybody else. And now we can head up. Like, this area is quite large. Let's just kill these things before they happen to kill me. They probably couldn't, but oh well. But yeah, this is a relatively large area. You don't have to be super close for the little circular identifier to appear on the minimap, so there's that helps you out, I guess. So it's not like you'll miss it if you happen to be really close, but yeah, the map goes from about right here probably to somewhere over here. It's a relatively large map. Once you find these totems here, that's when you know you've found the gate, and it blocks you from going on until they start talking, I guess. And there's also traps to be wary of, and these enemies will start to spawn out of the ground where I guess they're stuck in burrows. And I got hit by a trap. Ouch. Now, in here, there's more traps, and more enemies to spawn. Not that that's particularly interesting, but it is there. And there's a tree that always spawns up here. So if you're trying to avoid trees because you have really low poison resistance in later difficulties, that would be beneficial to avoid that. The trees always have a very high poison damage attack, especially when they die. They usually spawn it, so something to be aware of. Like I said, I'm not really using this Let's Play to show you, how to go through really hard enemies with low gear or anything like that. I just want to go through this area fast to show you fast routes to go. Once we've gotten up here, this one, in this map, it'll always just be follow the road straight up. Don't follow it any other directions. Go straight up. You can avoid pretty much every encounter around here. There's nothing particularly useful in this area. And go straight up here. This will always be the right way. Get a checkpoint. Kill some of those guys.
To me, you beasts!
Yeah, to you. Yeah, they protected you by dying right next to you. Suckers. And here, it will always be in a diagonal to the left, and we can pick up a fleeting shrine on the way. This is a little mini event that pops up. I don't think it gets you any experience or anything, but you kill those. Oh, two fleeting right next to each other. Pointless? Not really. Yeah, pretty much.
They won't be using this portal
again. So they can summon enemies from there. And basically, diagonal left. That's exactly where you need to go.
Now this is more like it.
There's always a shrine somewhere in this little area, as well as one group of champions. Sometimes a rare guy as well. A yellow guy there. Let's see here. Can I find him? Where are you? Of course, it's up. Where the hell are they? I know they're here somewhere. I don't think I've ever not seen one here. Apparently I'd either killed them too fast, or I missed them, or they're hiding up here. Ah, there they are. Yeah, okay, it's a rare guy that they always have, not always a champion. But there's often champions here as well. Or it's one or the other. I don't know. There's always somebody here to
Have
kill.
you ever robbed a tomb?
Well, is it really robbery if they don't need it anymore?
Grave robber. Cute. Very cute. And once we kill all these guys,
that coming, did you?
which, you know, they fall down pretty easily, you get orders from Magda.
There is a new piece to the game. A girl named Leah. My spies tell me she is the child of the witch Adria, who is hiding in the deserts of Chaldeum. Bring this news to the Master at once.
Huh. So apparently, Leah's mother is still alive. Now, sometimes there will be burnt logs here, which will give you another piece of the puzzle to unlock Whimsyshire at a later point in the game. I just figured I'd mention it because it's there. And get another lectern.
We have just arrived in
With another journal that we don't need and a chest that I don't care to deal with.
She's unstoppable! No mortal could slaughter our brethren with such ease. She is here.
Yes, she is
I believe
here.
it is time to kill more cultists.
Sounds like fun.
Right. It didn't even mention me.
Alright. Now, apparently this guy...
Horrible things to us.
They have paid for what they did to you. But there was another prisoner, a man in rags.
Yes, the man with the golden eyes. I saw Magda take him into LEORIC'S old torture chambers below us.
I will kill Magda for what she's done.
Yeah, we don't care about you. We saved you, but we're not really here to talk to you, so you can go away now. We're just going to go find some other guy that they captured. Yeah, so here we enter the Halls of Agony. This is the ultimate dungeon here.
But this is just disgusting.
And basically we're
That
going to...
opponent there must have wonderful treasure.
Yeah, he's always thinking about money. So, yeah. Very rarely going down the stairs will lead you to the way to continue, so pretty much avoid those altogether, or at least I do. And in this specific area, we're looking for something in particular. Now, can I find it? Maybe? Maybe not. We'll see, I guess. Slaughter some more cultists. Why not? Steal their gold. And we get berserkers in here, which do a reasonable amount of damage. Now, have I found the right direction? I have not yet. Yeah, again, avoid stairs. Very rarely will the exit be that way. And let's see if I'm going the right way. If so, I'm heading directly there, and I'm quite lucky. If not, then I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Oh well. Again, we'll have to loop back and see if we can find exactly where we're supposed to go. And we can kill some enemies on the way. Hey, you dropped lots of stuff. Now, I don't understand why, but I'm getting some slowdown here. Okay, it doesn't say I'm getting slowdown, but I'm getting slowdown. It just looks weird. Whatever. Now, keep an eye on your map in this area. The phone again. Every episode, the phone. Anyway, we found what we needed to find. These things. Sorry about that, you guys. That was a long phone call and was kind of odd. Anyway, on we go. These big things coming down don't actually damage you, oddly enough, considering the small traps do. What they do is they kind of distract you. Try and move, it kind of just stalls you, and that's it. But anyway, once you find these, you know you're going the right way, because these lead to the next area. Blue item. Mine. And now we can continue on through here, hopefully without any more interruptions. And yeah.
I am so good.
Let's
I
continue
astound
on
myself.
through here. Oh, we found a ring. And it's junk. They're always junk. Now, I find the exit is usually to the right when there's an option to go down on this screen, and then Oh, look at that, I found it already. Nice. Some of these layouts in this area are, well, there are a lot of different layouts. But this one's usually pretty good because, you know, you have 3 directions to go after coming in here. And that increases your magic find. You can go left, right, all that other jazz. Oh, sometimes you can go down as well. So this is probably the right way. Let's see if this actually is the right way, or if I had to take the other path. Oh yeah, that's nice. I went the right way. Yay! And that is quite easy. Sometimes there's a quest here that makes you go down in this area, but not today. Now we head to the Highlands, which is a short little intermediary between the next stage of the same dungeon and the early stages of that dungeon, so I kind of found that odd, but oh well. Again, kill some more goatmen, kill some more cultists, and they spawn berserkers or whatever those guys are, and get some gold. Sometimes there's a merchant over here, but he's not particularly useful. Sometimes at the start of this area there can be a guy with a quest, and if you do his quest for him, it'll end up over here somewhere, and you'll be able to buy stuff from him. He has a chance of selling one item that he's the only one who can sell that type of item in the game, and it's required for an achievement if you care about that.
I am Asilla.
Let's talk to you first.
To our beloved Leoric. My servants and I were consumed by his madness. Now I give you my blessing, champion, to release my people from their eternal
She's
torment.
holding her head up. That's just creepy. Up here, we can get her little journal, and again, we don't need that. Here, the plan is to find the prisoner's remains, click them, and we can continue. We need to do this to 6 of them in order to continue at this point. And this area is like a big, not really a maze, but it's a very large area, and it's hard to find exactly where they all are. It won't take you too long, but it's not like you can predict. Now, once we've hit level 14, we have a new slot opening up, and we can also get an armor skill, which just gives us, in this case, some additional defense and reduces damage, and some other junk as well. Go away. Oh, I also got a, I'll do that in a sec. Let's kill off some of these guys so they stop attacking me. And we also got a new rune for our diamond skin, which just allows us to absorb more damage. Not that I've used this skill yet, not in this playthrough anyway. Again, you'll want to use these skills a lot more in a situation where you don't have the gear that I have.
I am free.
So, here we got another one.
Who dares?
Kill you. And there's some creepy, very loud sounding dude in the background.
After so long.
And we got 3 of 6, not too bad. It's not too confusing, it's just, you know, tedious having to go around everything. And this usually leads to a dead end, but I have to go and illuminate the map so that I can find out if there are any stupid prisoners that need freeing around here. That's one thing about this area, is it's hard to see where the prisoners that need freeing are on the mini-map. Ooh, lots of enemies to kill. Let's kill some of these guys. Yay! Lots of death. Do I have anything interesting? I found a pair of shoulders in the meantime. Look at that. Not even paying attention. Now head back down. You could also head down on the other side over there too. It's one giant, almost symmetrical area. Is there anything in here? Sometimes there's areas in here. Not always, sometimes. Look at that. You can use a rare guy to kill another rare guy. And slaughter some more enemies.
I am free.
Unlock more prisoners. Protection shrine. I don't really need that. Let's get that anyway. Why not? And some more experience. And another one of those. Pretty much just running through here. It's a reasonably good area to grind if you want to kill a lot of enemies. You just restart the quest. You can start usually right outside this area. It's quite easy. You can kill the enemies all over again. Just don't kill the boss and you'll be fine to do it multiple times. Get some gold there. Why not? Can never have enough gold in this game. Blow up random things. And I think I have found the final one. There it is.
After so long.
Thank you, champion.
Once you've found
My
all of them,
servants are now free, but the curse
I'll
over
listen
this
to you.
place remains. Seek the warden at the dungeon center and end his evil forever.
Yeah, so again, he's in the center where the obvious circle is now. So let's take him out and whatever else he's got going on here.
Must I do this myself?
No.
So be it. Face me.
Anyway, slaughter some of these guys while waiting for him. And he dies. He's another strong type enemy where, you know, avoid his attacks, which are usually pretty easy to avoid, and, you know, don't worry too much about anything else. You're quite a bit faster than him, so you won't have any problem really dodging his attacks. That opens this gate here, which was locked before, and we can head down here. And there's always some enemies down here which are slaughtered easily enough, especially if you have some good AoE attacks. And if you go in here,
Prisoner is ready.
you watch the sequence.
Thank you, Lazarus. Your loyalty is invaluable in the midst of all these traitors. And you, my dear, my own wife and queen, conspiring against our kingdom.
My love, I swear, I have never betrayed you.
And by this you can see how evil King Leoric became. Anyway, watching the sequence gives us access to this book. Is, you know, some more background lore, which again we don't need. I wonder if, yeah, this is Demon Hunter specific armor. Anything else interesting that I've got that I could equip right now? Well, it's got some more life. Well, put that on. I don't need strength. There we go. That's probably a little better than a shield at this point. So, just use right click if you want to auto-equip them. Vitality's more important. Those are actually not bad. Surprisingly. Almost never find anything good. Anyway, those are pretty much just as good. They just give me HP instead of anything else, so I can throw those on now. And yeah, I want the other stuff instead. Yeah, nothing else interesting right now. Get a fortune shrine, more magic find, yay! With the oh, what was it? The those cleavers coming down to block our path that indicated the way we were supposed to go. Those can be, you can head in any direction and find them. Left, right, up, down. The area that you know you're going the right way in this room is only ever going to be heading to the right. So that's something to know. Your final direction will always be into the right.
You dare
Here we
attack
have
me?
a treasure pygmy or treasure goblin, and if we kill these guys, we get a bunch of treasure. And there's different ones. Some of them have better chances of dropping magic and rare items. Some things have better chances of dropping tomes, which we haven't found yet. Some of them drop potions a lot. It's, you know, there's different ones. I think there's about 4 different variants of these guys. Let's slaughter you guys. Now, am I going the right way? Just because you're going right doesn't necessarily mean you're going the right way, but if you get a long, narrow stretch, kind of like this, you're usually pretty safe to assume that you're going the right way.
My bag's up.
Though that's obviously not always the case. And now we have too many items. Let's see, I can throw those away because I don't need those. They're only potions. what do I need for potions? Basically, you know you've hit the right area. One, when you see that, and two, you'll see a lot of blood on the floor and these lanterns.
Some rulers have in their entire kingdoms.
And here we get to the Chamber of Suffering.
Leah must be back in Tristram crying over the old man's corpse. She'll soon have another one to cry over. Yours. Meet the Butcher.
Now, the Butcher is a reference to Diablo 1. However, there's absolutely no story in this game that builds up to him. He's just a big evil dude. He's not too difficult to beat. He has a number of skills. One, that does a lot of damage. That pulls you in. The floor will light on fire, which will deal damage. He's got a flamethrower attack there. And that will also pull you in. So let's see if we can, yeah, another big damage. He also has a, yeah, see, that'll pull you in. And then he can hammer on you. He's also got a charge attack, which I would like him to show off so that I could, you know, that's flamethrower. Yeah, there's the charge stab. That will stun him, giving you a chance to beat on him. Basically, all you have to do is avoid.
I'm willing to split this half and half with you. I'll take half now, and then half when we get back to town.
The scoundrel's awesome. Yeah, but anyway, the going up there will get us further. He's not too hard of a boss because you can usually dodge him relatively well. I want to pick up some of this stuff, but my bag is full, so I'm going to go salvage some junk, and then we'll go back and pick it up. Now, let's see. I looked at most of this already. None of it was particularly good. Well, it's got magic find on it. I'll put that on instead. Junk, 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 junk. Yeah, that was pretty good, but I don't need it. Junk, 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 junk. Again, most of the stuff that you find early game won't be particularly useful. You're probably going to end up using some of this gear. Switch hats there. And, oh yeah, this one too. Now we can head back into the portal here. And pick up the stuff that we missed out on. And now we can continue on to, there's a ring. Attack speed, that's not bad, I guess. And hell through the cells of the condemned. This is, like the Butcher there was the final boss of the first act. So the first act is pretty well over now. We're just going to go through the last little bits here and see what happens. Yep. They're torturing the stranger. So let's kill them. Now, they'll spawn these guys, the berserkers. You don't have to kill them. You only have to kill all of these guys.
Dying?
Take your sword, Angel.
My sword.
And he gets his sword back.
I remember.
And now he becomes...
I was an archangel of the high heavens. I was the embodiment of justice. I am Tyrael.
And I leveled up from the
You
experience.
have restored
Nice.
my mind, friend. And now I remember the warning I came to deliver. Belial and Asmodan, the last lords of hell, are unleashing a tide of darkness that will drown this world. Already, Belial's shadow has fallen upon Chaldeum.
Belial? I look forward to killing a Lord of Hell. Should be an interesting battle.
We must move quickly. Let us return to Tristram and make ready.
Pretty much all of the characters that you can choose will be pretty cocky at this point. But Tyrael is another reference back to, I'm not sure if he was in Diablo 1, but I know he was in Diablo 2, as well as playing a role in the Sin War book trilogy that I mentioned before. He is an archangel that guides the main characters of the previous game, Diablo 2, on their path
Time
through
grows
hell.
short, my friends. Even now, Belial's influence is spreading through Chaldeum.
But how will we find him?
We won't have to.
Magda and her coven will lead us straight to him.
I'm not going anywhere until Uncle Deckard's been laid to rest.
Yes, Cain deserves to be honored before we hunt down his killers.
I have called for a caravan to guide us to the east. Speak to the caravan master when you are ready to go. We will see to Cain as we depart.
And that will, you know, put this character
friend,
here,
shall we
talk to
depart
this
to Chaldea?
character, and we travel to the next act.
It was all just stories. My uncle saw what he wanted to see.
Deckard sacrificed much to protect this world. But his work is not over.
What would you know about sacrifice?
Tyrael, the ancient law of the high heavens strictly forbids us from interfering with the mortal world. Yet you have done so, brazenly.
All I am guilty of, Imperius, is bringing justice, while you hide, cowering behind your throne.
Silence! You will now answer for your transgressions.
You cannot judge me. I am justice itself. We were meant for more than this. To protect the innocent. But if our precious laws bind you all to inaction, then I will no longer stand as your brother.
You chose to be one of us.
Sacrilege.
Thus, I fell willingly. Because humanity is the only hope for this world.
I never believed all your crazy tales. The work. You never finished. I will finish it, Uncle. I will carry on for you.
And now you see where the strength of this game lies. The graphics for the cinematics in this game
Now
are
that Tristram
beyond
is
what you
safe,
see in most movies.
I traveled to Chaldea, the great city of the East. It has fallen before one of the last lords of hell, Belial. I mean to set the city free.
So the importance of the Lords of Hell comes down to, in Diablo 2, we killed the three prime evils. That being Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal. And now in this game, there are 2 Lords of Hell left. The 3 primevals, Mephisto, Baal, and Diablo, are like the 3 brothers. I'm not sure if they're actually related or anything, but they are the ultimate evil kind of deal. Belial and Asmodon were 2 that fought over. There was a point in Diablo lore where all 3 of those Lords of Hell were banished to the mortal realm, where we are here, which is actually known as Sanctuary. And at that point, all of Hell kind of had a civil war, with some siding with Belial and some siding with Asmodon. Now, since these are the only 2 evils left, since we've killed the other primevals in the last game, they're the 2 that we have to deal with in this game. So you would think that that would mean that there was less of a challenge to this game, considering, we took on the real evils last game. But that's not necessarily the case. Yeah, but anyway, that's all for this episode. Next time we'll continue on with Act 2. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.